and he flew up in the air and he exploded into fireworks, and then a potato fell at me. And you've spawned another apothecary.
I did notice.
In the apothecary I'm currently cutting down, so you've just undone a lot of my hard work.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. Why don't you are you still expanding the skyblock down there, or are you just chopping trees?
No, I'm expanding.
Oh yeah, I can see it a little bit on the map. It seems to be getting a tiny bit bigger. But I am quite high up, so it might just be perspective.
I don't think, the mod makers quite put perspective into it.
No, that was the wrong button. How do I... is it that one? Yes, it's that one. I went to zoom in on the map and placed a waypoint down. A marker. Which I don't really need, because the skyblock is only about 3 foot wide at the moment. So if I can't find my way on that, then there is no hope for me. No waypoint in the world is going to help me. To be honest, I guess it's part of the map mod, isn't it? I was going to say, I don't really know why that's on here. You don't need it on the skyblock, but yeah, it's part of the map. So...
we kind of need to either get this apothecary out the way, or I'm going to start turning it into silk.
I'm getting it out of the way, I'm on top of it, chopping it down.
Okay, just as for the next quest.
What silk?
Oh, we need a lot of silk, don't we?
We do. Is there a tree that's not connected to the rest? That you can... I'll just start silking it up then. Just shove your... oh, I've got worms as well. I can start from the top down. Shove your worm in there.
Because I was about to say, I'm glad you stopped where you did. Just shove your worm in. Oh, what? How do you know it's not a worm?
Oh, is that too complimentary? The mighty conga! I put a worm in and then immediately bashed the leaves of the worm that I just put in.
Oh, that's clever.
Just wasted the worm. But that also does mean I can't really do a lot while I'm up here.
Well,
I wait for the leaves to turn. No, but I can see the leaves turning on the map. It just looks like the trees have been snowed on. You can see little white blips appearing here and there.
If I zoom in, I might. What's the button to zoom in again?
Z.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna come down then. I'm gonna leave most of it up here because I need the leaves to turn. I will come down and start working on building up the skyblock a bit.
I'd imagine you have quite a bit of wood.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Because it's mainly saplings. I was occupying myself with, because I spent a large time just bashing leaves because I was working from the top down, and then you spawned another tree at me, and then there was more leaves to be chopped. I'm not just going to fall, am I? Horrendously from here? No, good.
No, you're on top of an actual tree, don't worry.
Oh, good. I didn't realise how close to the floor I was either. I was only about 3 blocks up, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. So I don't have a lot of wood. I got 2 stacks of 64.
Wait, the planks or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not logs.
I was going to say, how many trees were you cutting down?
Christ, no, we haven't been near that many trees. So I'm gonna start expanding out this way because we don't. Or shall I start on a tree farm? I always start on a tree farm. I might not start on a tree farm this time. There's a habit I always get. They're always the same size as well. Always exactly the same measurements.
Maybe you should just go around the edges and we'll just slowly expand in all directions.
That'd just be... yeah, I could do. Be a bit random, but we kind of need somewhere specific for trees here, don't we?
Maybe we can do that at a later date.
Yeah, sure.
For the time being, we need to
skirt around the edges.
We need to sieve so we can get, cobblestones. We can make a cobblestone generator, a crucible to make lava and stuff. And yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us.
We got a lot of work just to. Well, yeah, it starts off as a bit of grinding it. This map.
Let's face it. On our other map, it was mostly grinding.
Well, only at night time, when no one was looking.
Oh dear. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our twisted sense of humour.
It's not that twisted, it's fairly common for the internet. I've run out of wood. I've lost my wood.
I'm not going to see an offer about that.
It's fine, I self-medicate by planting saplings. You just leave the leaves alone for now. Have we got a barrel? Yes. Plonk! There we go, I'll make some dirt. Oh yes, but you're also hindering progress because you're bashing out the leaves before they've silkified.
No, I'm trying to wait for them to go 100%.
Yeah, but it's you just leave them for a bit. We could just stand and then I could time lapse it, I suppose, and just speed it up until there's stuff happened, or I could just cut and warp to the future.
Speaking of going to the future, did you know that now Back to the Future is the world's biggest lie?
Because 2015 is here and we don't have hoverboards and stuff?
More specifically, the exact date he went to has been and gone. He went to, I think it was the 3rd of May 2015. And yeah, that's a big lie now.
Do you know what else is a big lie? 98% of Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Terminator to rock up.
Speaking of which as well, I'm looking forward to the new Terminator Genesis. Does look interesting.
Terminator Genesis, yes. The new Star Wars is meant to be pretty good. I've not really seen that much of the Star Wars franchise. I've seen 2 or 3 out of the 6.
I believe you may have just made a lot of enemies saying that.
No, not everyone watches Star. I like Star Wars. I just haven't seen them. People aren't going to hate on me overly for not watching them. It's not like I've been avoiding them.
Did you just steal my string?
Yes. A solitary piece.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I think you'll find it matters entirely. So how are we looking on the smoother silk? We haven't done any. How much string have you got?
That's why I've got 10 pieces.
Yeah, we can make a fishing rod with that. I'm gonna wood. Wood.
I have a little bit left on me.
Can I have some? Yeah, we can do. We can make the hammer.
I have 8 pieces of wood.
That's plenty enough for the hammer. You need like 4.
I know.
I'm just making conversation, because that's, we gotta do that for peoples, because they are watching. I don't need the hammer. I just meant for the quest. I've got nothing to hammer.
Ah, job lover.
No, stop it.
Yeah, I must admit I do watch some PewDiePie, and I've picked up some of his cursing.
You have indeed.
It's just the fact that another tree has spawned around the apoca tree and
engulfed it.
Well, it's
watering. Oh, that's fine. Well, that's all immediately turning already. Most of it's infected as it stands.
Kind of caught me off guard.
Yes. So,
God's starving.
God is starving.
No, I'm starving.
He can't be starving. He created food.
I said, oh God, I'm starving.
I know that's what you said, but God can't starve because he created food. He apparently. So the legends have it.
As the legend goes.
I don't think the legend's growing really. It sort of got to a point and just sort of stopped. People got lazy and stopped writing. It's meant to be like, I thought it was meant to be like an ongoing thing, because a lot of time passes between the start of the book and the end of the. Well, there's a series of books really compiled. It's multiple books. It's a. How many are there? I don't really know that much about Bible, except for the fact that it's a bit overweight and has a belt. Somewhere in America.
As far as I've always viewed it, there's one book with many little books inside. Kind of like how Lord of the Rings is 6 books in 3.
Is it?
Yeah. Lord of the Rings, the original books, there's 6 parts.
Books? Where did... Is this plus The Hobbit?
No, The Hobbit is a separate...
Well, it's sort of not, because it's a prequel.
It's a separate book still.
Well, yes, it's the same story, but then the Bible is multiple books. It's just in one binding.
Yeah, but it's what actually is the book I see it as, but I could be wrong.
Right, yep, no. I don't think you are. I think that's just how it is. It's a book with multiple books in it, but I don't know. I don't particularly care, to be honest, so yeah, I've said it. Take that how you may.
I think most people listening to us probably figure out that we don't really read the Bible if we're there arguing over whether it is or isn't,
a book.
Well, yeah.
Is it actually a book, or have I just imagined the whole thing?
No, I'm pretty sure someone imagined it.
Well, yes, or no, or is it a true story, based on a true story? If it's based on a true story, should it not have a little fact sheet at the end? Like, Jesus is now living in West California. As it working as a sales operative in a highly profitable charity organisation or something. Mary has gone on to have 3 more children with Joseph.
There's a whole thing about that, isn't there? That's what was it the Da Vinci Code goes on about?
Well, sort of, but not really. No, Da Vinci Code is just Jesus was a real person, but not a deity, and therefore we can find people related to him, like Mary.
Sorry, I just accidentally tapped my microphone.
Shame on you. What you up to? Are you making a sieve?
I'm trying to, yes.
Oh yeah. There's a block of wool for the bed I've made. I'll put that in the strong box.
There's another block of wool.
Ooh, in the strong box then. Right. So can I?
I'm gonna need more wood to do half of this, so I say we start crooking these leaves again. Yeah,
do you want to chop me your axe then, and I'll start taking down the tree. I'll get up to the top of the apothecary and work my way down on that.
Come here, I'm going to throw an axe at your face.
I'm behind you, or in front of you. That's very dangerous. Shame on you. Which way am I going up? I'll go up this tree, because it's close to me. Close to you. Yep. I don't know where that came from, but hey ho. There's nothing wrong with singing.
Generally no, but
I have a beautiful singing voice. Don't you dare say otherwise. It's fact.
Yeah, is that also on the little fact sheet at the end of the book? Is it?
The fact sheet at the end of the Bible.
Just random point. Luke Stockholm has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, a beautiful singing voice. So I'm told. The Bible says it, so it must be true. So, you know what, I think I've run out of things to say about the Bible, so I'm going to steer the conversation away from there before we start offending people.
It's probably too late, but yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, well, let's just steer the conversation away anyway. To somewhere more pleasant. Because I don't believe in the Bible, I think it's a pile of arse.
Let's not insult him anymore, he says.
It's not, that's my opinion, which I am entitled to. Yes. So, well, I'll tell you what, you can pick the next topic for the conversation.
What way to put me on the spot there?
Well, yeah, pick a subject and start talking.
Pokemon.
Oh, okay, good subject.
Yeah, I haven't played it since Blue.
Yeah.
Not properly, anyway.
Blue?
Yes, you know the one in the first 2 games?
Yeah, I'm aware of Blue, yes. I've played Red, I've played Blue, I've played Yellow, I've played Silver, Gold. There's a hole in that tree that nearly fell down. I've played the Fire Red and Leaf Green. I've run out of food and I'm quite starving. I think I might have to take the quick way down. Have we got any food? Am I going to starve to death? Do you have any food?
I have 2 apples.
Can I have them? Otherwise I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. Yeah, otherwise I'm in danger of starving. There we go, that puts me up to 4 hunger bars. What was this? Oh yeah, Fire Red, Leaf Green. I don't think I've played Black or White though. there are some really just. I think they ran out of ideas when they started getting to black and white, because there's Lantern. That's a Pokemon. That's a lamp. What did you think about that? From your days of playing Blue, how would you like a lamp following you around, fighting battles for you?
Well, it sounds weird.
It is weird. It's a lamp. It's got a face and is anthropomorphized, but it's a lamp.
Oh, because I've not really played it much since.
No, but there are some there are some really just shit Pokemon in the later games. I don't really know that much about them, but I like the old school ones. The old you quite like Fire Red and Leaf Green, because that is essentially red and blue, but just like full colour, revivified.
Bit modded kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a bit modern, bit colourful HD. It's pretty. There's some animations and stuff. The music's better. It's no longer like 8-bit or stereo sound or whatever it was that the Game Boy was very proud to announce. Oh, I'm back to starving again. Excellent.
Well, I'm trying to work on getting us the next quest.
That's the downside about silking up the trees. We don't get the apples.
No.
Oh, I think I'm probably going to die.
Oh dear.
Hey ho. I'm just going to continue bashing away, and then when I come back to life I should be a full hunger, and that will last me for a while. Then we should have some more food by then. But food is quite a high priority, I think.
Yes, well,
we should set up a miniature farm, something.
In which case, choose the carrot seeds.
I was going to, but well, yeah, one of us can choose carrot seeds. We can get 2 different types of seeds if we work. Have we got anything to turn in? Oh yeah,
yes,
oh, have you picked carrot?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So what have we got? Sugar, cotton, and generic seeds for wheat. Well, cotton should give string, so we don't necessarily need that. Sugarcane gives paper. I'll go for the generic seeds if you've got carrot.
I have got carrot, yes.
Yes. Do you want to plant up some carrots and bone meal the crap out of them?
I can if I use up some of our water.
Ow! I fell out of the tree.
I have to use up one of the 6 blocks of water we have.
That's fine. If you do it on like the one side, we don't lose the infinite source.
Yeah.
We got a hoe?
No, we're gonna have to make one.
Alright, I'm on it. Oh, I'm making the wrong thing entirely. Make me a hoe. Wait. Don't make me a hoe. Right, plant your carrot seeds, boy. Bye. And there's my generic seeds. Some bone meal.
And now we have some food.
At the expense of quite a lot of bone meal.
Yeah.
Are you particularly hungry? Can I eat all of these carrots?
You can eat them, yeah.
Cool. Job done. I've got some wheat. I don't think is bread still available? Bread, we can make bread. How much does bread give us? Ooh, sweet. Bread is the way to go.
Do we have another reward?
Nope.
Another reward to turn in.
I put a thing in a place. I didn't want to put it. Yeah, wheat. Bread gives you like 2.5, 1.5 hunger.
Oh, what? I got 16 pearl oysters.
Yeah, that's what I got for my quest. For the first one. We've got 32 of them.
Something useful.
Oh, it could have been something different, to be fair.
Yeah.
Something that we haven't already got. Why have I only got... I had 1 week left over before. And I've still got 1 week left over. So, I don't know. Right. Bread. Glorious bread. No, it does 1.5. 2.5 would be asking far too much.
Oh, I got our favourite thing ever from the sand I just sieved.
What did you get?
Limestone.
Oh, yay! Limestone, which, if you've not played this, you may not be aware, but it's not necessarily limited to Agrarian Skies, but limestone is bugged to buggery. It
Bugged to buggery.
if you take all the bits of heart, because there's my quarter in the strong box, limestone. Oh, we've got an emerald.
Yes, I got that as well.
You did not mention what as a reward.
Yes.
Ah.
Just practically useless at the moment.
Oh, wooden. Is it with a pick or is it with a hammer?
I think it was with a pick.
It doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay, maybe they fixed it. It didn't.
Ah.
Okay, well, the point was that limestone, you place it down and you pick it up with a pickaxe and it breaks into multiple blocks. It just grows exponentially. And you just start with one block and you can get 64 in like no time, just from putting it down and picking it back up. Which is odd, but it doesn't seem to be doing it at the moment. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't seem to be doing it at the moment, so that's kind of good. I don't really know what limestone is used for. We haven't found a use for it. Which is also one of the reasons why we hate it, because we had like 1 million of it on our other world and no use for it whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just sat there taking up space. So, those skyblocks getting there now, but we haven't really got any proper space to start doing things.
Maybe we should expand in one direction then.
Yeah, because it's just, I mean, we've got a good girth.
And less likely to walk off the edge of the world.
Yes, I've just put that on the glowstone, but I'll be down in a second. Yeah, so I think we should start expanding in a specific direction so we can. Ooh, my axe is dinged. That's the good thing about it. Well, yeah, your axe. I forgot that we didn't have one each. We usually go for one each. Now you got the Bane of Arthropods.
Yeah.
The crappy axe.
I'm just using it to get some wood.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. But yeah, this axe that we have is it's a little bit slow.
It's amazing.
As you can notice, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good for saving having to make loads of stupid axes, and it's good for kind of early in game because although it's slow, it has stats and it levels up and it gets modifiers. So the skill level is now comfortable, 8 XP out of 75, and it just takes a stick to repair, and it sometimes gets luck, or it gets haste, or it gets auto repair. Auto repair is the absolute blessing. It's pretty good. You can get up to like adept, expert adept and stuff, so I've just gone up to comfortable, so I'm still at like level 2 of I don't know, like 6 or something. So which we seem to be going out in this direction, so I'm just going to keep going this way.
Fair enough.
Although we might need some torches soon, so I don't want to go too far because it's starting to get a bit dark over here. What quest are we working on? What are we doing?
I'm tempted to go for the crucible in the bucket.
Oh, you've done another quest. I'm not going to take that heart because it's a dodgy heart that will lose us a life.
Yeah, you only ever need to be caught out by that one.
Yes, luckily I was caught out by it and on my single player and warned you about it. Hey guys, and welcome to Agrarian Skies Feed the Beast mod pack. This is a hardcore questing mode, and behind me, flailing wildly in the background there, is my good friend the Raymonator.
Hello, hello.
In his little dicky bow there, his little bow tie.
Bow ties are cool.
Yes, they are, and I'm getting deja vu about that sentence. It's true. So, what have you seen any interesting movie films lately, Mr. Ray?
Well, of course, I think the most obvious one would have to be that brand new Avenger type film.
That would be the Avengers, right? The Avengers
Maybe.
2. Yes.
Yeah, that was thoroughly awesome.
It was such an awesome film. I also went to see that. It was who's your favourite character?
I
think I know the answer to this really, but I'm gonna let you answer anyway.
Well, who do you think it would be?
Well, I'm gonna say Thor because you have the costume, including hammer, so it seems like an obvious answer. What'd you say?
I said, alright, Eddie Hitler.
Eddie Hitler?
Bottom.
Oh.
That sounded like a very Eddie laugh.
He wasn't actually called Eddie Hitler.
He was in the program.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
No, he wasn't.